There's a very thin line between being good and great. And to be great, you've got to be consistent all throughout the season. I said, like, Will, you had a super game against Marshall, not so good a game against SMU, and then you had a great game versus UAB. It can't be good, bad, good, bad, but it's got to be consistent. Same thing with you, Wesley. It's got to be consistent. And like I told Will, you don't have to affect the game by scoring 20 points. You affected the game by having 9 rebounds and 7 blocks. Same thing with you, Wesley. And not every game you might not get 29 points, but you can get 15 points, 8, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks, so both those guys, the big word that we use with both of them is consistency. And that's the whole thing with our team. It's not as much as the momentum as is playing at that level consistently each game, each time we step on the floor. The Gonzaga game is important because it gives you an opportunity as a resume builder. That's the big thing to it. But I'm hoping we take care of business and get the W. But you got to do that job, and then you've got to still win games beyond that. It helps. It builds you. Like we talked about, momentum or consistency. I mean, to have 2 big wins this week, but for us, we just got to play well for 40 minutes. We're going to have to defend. We've got to rebound. We've got to do a job in defensive transition. This will be a good test for us. And again, it's at this point of the year, every game is so important. Every win is so important. But that's the same thing for our opponent as well too, because I think Gonzaga will be obviously an at-large bid. And if they don't win their conference, they're playing for seeding. Here's the thing, and I've told people want to talk about the last couple of years they've played Memphis. We're a different team than last year or the year before. We have different personnel. I mean, that's just the facts of it. So we've got to do what we feel is best for us to give us the best chance to win. And again, it really comes down to us playing at a high level like we did against UAB for 40 minutes, winning those 50-50 balls. It's having back-to-back nights of having great effort. I mean, I felt like after the Houston game and then right into the Marshall game, we had back-to-back nights, and then we didn't have that same effort on that Saturday. And then so we had a great effort against UAB, and now again it's back to consistency. We've got to have that same type of effort.